What is holding you back? G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and this is an amazing clear blue sky here in Adelaide, South Australia. Look at that, it's absolutely magnificent. Haven't used any filters or anything on that. And yes, today is 23 degrees Celsius and I'm currently on my way to the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, where I work in the car park selling tickets to the car park, and good hourly rate. I've done my 50 hours, so I'm close to like 40 Australian dollars an hour. Pretty cool. And I've had a few job interviews lately. Had one yesterday, had one earlier in the week, so fingers crossed things go through. Either way will be good. And if I get one of them, then I'll have to cancel the other one, which it's annoying, but and it's a trade down a little bit in terms of pay, hourly rate and things like that, but it's income consistency with room at least for promotion if I put in the grind and all that sort of stuff. But it also allows me to accomplish some of my other life goals and things like that a lot quicker, and there'll be a lot more time management and things like that, so a bit more of a tighter focus, but it should be good. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to reveal that yesterday I took the plunge and finally went to renew my passport, and it was one of my top secret projects, because if I mentioned it to anybody they would have talked me out of it and all this sort of stuff. Save you money, wait, and all this sort of stuff. It's like, no, I've got to do it. And it wasn't cheap. It's $412 because I let the previous one expire, but I kept the passport, thankfully, because you can use it for ID purposes for the passport office. So it's a shorthand and they can just process it and things like that. Then I got the post office to take my passport photo, and what a shocker. I'll show it to you here very briefly here, and boy, do I look like a serial killer. That's pretty rough, but that's what lighting and reflective curved lenses do to the physique, and things like that, the flattery of sunlight and stuff like that. Yeah, so taking the plunge in getting the passport renewed. Now I think it'll take about 6 weeks for it to get processed, and which should be around Christmas time, so I'll probably have to wait till next year if I'm working full time, and it'll come registered post, so I'll have to sign for it, which means that if I'm not home I'll have to go back to the post office. The post office is going to be closed over the Christmas holidays and stuff like that, so dear. But I got it sorted and done. I pulled the trigger on it, so that's what I intended to do. And the other thing I was going to talk about was the psychological hesitancy when it came to actually doing it. Why was I holding back? And it's a deeper question. Now, some of it was financial. It's not the displacement of the money itself, but the perceived loss, because I was going to go under a certain amount of money that I have as a safety figure, and or what I call a zero balance, and I've gone under that, and then today I've got to pay rent as well. So I still have to be very cautious financially, but I am going to be working today and tomorrow and like quite a few days, like over the next few weeks. So I don't really need to worry about money too much, but I shouldn't be flippant, if that makes sense. But there's the deeper question: what is it that holds us back? Now, you might have physical disabilities, you might have mental illnesses, mental disabilities. You might be in a job that you hate. You might be in a relationship that you shouldn't be, or things could be better, or whatever. And some of those things are unavoidable. And when I say what's holding you back, I'm like in terms of your life goals. And some of it can be society, some of it can be the physical attributes. Might be something like skin tone in a racist country. But it's how you operate within those things, or around those things, or despite those things. But the big opposition is in our minds, and it's a thing of just saying yes to yourself sometimes, and putting what you want before anything else. Not in the sense of being greedy or selfish. It's just treating yourself. It's self-care, pretty much, but in a realistic sense. And even though something like $435 Australian seems like a lot of money, and it is in one hit, it's a lot of money, but spread out over 10 years, it's not very much at all. Like if you were to, I don't know, drink a bottle of Coca-Cola every day, and that can be anywhere from $4.50 Australian to $7.50 Australian at some events. If you're doing that every day, you times that by $365 and stuff like that, it adds up. And so some of those smaller expenditures, if you monitor them, you're actually wasting a lot of money. So with this video, I know it's quite long, but I just want to encourage you to write a list of super secret projects. Don't tell anybody about them, and slowly but surely chip away at them, get them done, and yeah, things are looking up. Anyway, thank you for that. I'll talk about my super secret projects in future videos, but for now, please click like and subscribe. Leave me a comment letting me know that you have subscribed, if you choose to. It's optional. And this video is a previous video, and this video has been chosen for you by the algorithm. Anyway, look after yourselves. I'm going to enjoy the sun. Bye for now.